Built in 1797 at Hart Shipyard in Boston, the USS Constitution is the oldest commissioned warship afloat in the world. Costing over $300,000 and using more than 2,000 trees to build it, the USS Constitution proved to be worth it. Put into commission due to the Naval Act of 1794, along with two other ships, the United States and the President, the Constitution was the most elite ship. This act enabled America's first Navy. First sailing the sea on October 21st, 1797, the USS Constitution quickly earned the name Old Ironsides because in battle against the British ship Guerriere, cannonballs shot at the USS Constitution would just bounce off its sides as if it were made of iron. Aside from being the oldest commissioned warship afloat in the world, the USS Constitution is most famous for her actions in the War of 1812. On June 18, 1812, war between Britain and America was officially declared. Shortly after this, the new captain of the USS Constitution, Isaac Hull, was attempting to join 5 ships off the squadron under the command of Rogers on-the-ship President. In the process, Hull spotted 5 ships off Egg Harbor, New Jersey on July 17, 1812. After sending lookouts, Hull discovered these ships belonged to a British squadron out of Halifax. These ships were HMS Alias, Africa, Belvedere, Guerriere, and Shannon. These ships quickly spotted the Constitution and started giving chase. Hull, who could not move his ship due to problems, ordered his crew to put boats over the side to get the ship out of range. The chase lasted along 57 hours, and finally the Constitution got far enough away that the British retreated. The chase officially marked how much of a remarkable ship the Constitution was and what it was capable of. On August 19, 1812, the HMS Guerriere was spotted by the Constitution. The Guerriere opened fire on the Constitution, causing minimal damage. The cannonballs just bounced right off the sides, resulting in Old Ironsides. Within moments, Hull brought the Constitution within 25 yards of Guerriere. He ordered to fire and took down the mizzenmast, the third mast from the bow. Due to the mast being down, the Guerriere collided with the Constitution, which left only the Guerriere's bow guns to be effective. When the two ships pulled apart, the force of the boats pulling apart sent a shockwave through the Guerriere, causing it to collapse. This finally caused the British to surrender, and the Constitution won its first major battle. On September 15, 1812, William Bainbridge took command of the Constitution in place of Isaac Hull. A mission in British shipping lanes near Brazil was being prepared. On December 29, 1812, the Constitution, who was sailing with the Hornet, arrived in Brazil. They met up with HMS Java and quickly exchanged fire. The Constitution was badly wounded twice, and rigging got messed up. With both ships injured, the Constitution took advantage and shot broadsides at Java. Java's foremast collapsed and forced her to retreat. The ships met again an hour later, and with Java badly injured, the British were forced to surrender. This marks the Constitution's second major win. Lastly, on July 18, 1813, Charles Stewart took control of the USS Constitution. On December 31, 1813, the Constitution set course for the West Indies to attack British shipping, and by March 1814, she had captured 5 merchant ships and the 14-gun HMS Pictou. On April 3rd, British ships Junon and Tenedos chased the Constitution. The ship was forced to dump out many items like fresh water and spirits, and finally the ship made it to Marblehead, Massachusetts after being chased. The people of Marblehead rallied and assembled cannons, which forced the British to call off their pursuit. In conclusion, the USS Constitution was a huge part of the War of 1812 and is now an icon to America. The battles stated above are just 4 of the things the Constitution did in the War of 1812. Its engineering and the fact that it was able to withstand what it went through is an accomplishment on its own, but this ship truly did help America win a war in desperate need of winning. Each year, thousands of Americans visit the Constitution to truly get a look at a naval icon that represents their country, their freedom, and their lives. The ship's actions in the War of 1812 should never be forgotten, and neither should its importance to America.